Ah. Hey guys, welcome on in. What's up? Golden Seed, A-Bot, and Wishlist. Hello Llama, enjoy the no new key pulls IGN run? Oh come on! You're getting your first job soon? Congrats! When will you do the compilation video? I don't know when it'll be out. It's just I've looked at a few clips. I've gotten quite a lot. I think I got like close to nine different people submit stuff. So I'll probably spend some time today just kind of going through it and seeing if I can make a compilation. But otherwise, if I can't, then we'll just have to wait for more. Will I be reacting to the IGN video on stream? I can. I can. Hey, Wizard. No, I'm not poofy and it's not a clickbait title. IGN did release some new footage. It was about 20 minutes long. I can watch it, like react to it if you guys want me to. Or we can talk about it or anything like that. Oh, I forgot to change that. Alright, let me take a quick poll. Hey Cram, that's not my name, you know it's not. Alright, let me take a quick poll. It'd be fun if I react to it. Alright, sure. I'll bring it out. You vote let's watch. Alright, I won't take a poll since I'm multi-streaming, but for those of you who want me to do a reaction like to the IGN gameplay right now, the 20 minutes that we talked about, and pause and nerd out about it and we discuss it, just mention that in the chat and I will bring it up. Hey, what's up, Dante? So yeah, just say like, yeah, watch it, something like that, and then yeah, I'll bring it up. Just something to indicate it. All right, I see. Yes, do it. Like to see my live reaction, watch and react. Okay, that's more than enough. Okay, so let me get that out then. Let me get out the footage, of course. I need to get it on my screen. All right, I will definitely watch it since you guys have requested it. Let me, of course, get that out. And yeah, just nerd out about it, I guess. Lazy llama? Very lazy llama. Live reaction not worth it since you saw it already? Correct. This wouldn't necessarily be a live reaction because it would be it would suck, but we can have a live discussion. That's not something I've done. Okay. Right? I haven't done that. I haven't discussed it with you guys. That's just hasn't happened. Me talking to people on Discord is very different from having a dialogue with you guys. So yeah, you guys can ask your questions. We can talk about it. You can, you know, whatever. We're gonna do all that shit. So let me get this all set up. Real quick. Good, I can hide that. Excellent. Do your best Taylor Swift surprise face. I don't know how that works. All right. All right, there you go. You can see what else I watched too. Better Call Saul. Yeah, great show. Okay, we need my camera. You guys need my pretty face. Where's my camera at? Hey, what do you know? I'm back. Okay, so yeah, y'all should be able to see. Yep, I think we're all good. Okay. No, you're not watching my Nioh 3 gameplay. This is just IGN. See, Nioh 3, 19 minutes of open exploration gameplay, IGN first. Alright? See, look. Alright, here, I'll just entertain Mummy G stuff. This is Nioh 3 gameplay, but I'm not using my hands. I'm not playing it. This is just me playing with my mind. I need to learn how to key flux mentally. Alright, let me know if the audio and stuff is good when I start playing it and whatnot. Okay.
Next up on the docket for September's IGN First for Nioh 3 is about 20 minutes worth of gameplay showing off one of the new open world areas of the game. We're going to start off with the Crucible.
Yeah, I'm totally excited. Sounds good, okay.
Show some exploration, optional bosses, and just give a general sense.
Yeah, you know it's not me because there's no key pulsing apparently.
My full preview as IGN First rolls on. But for now, I'll let the
This is by the way, what you're watching right now is the highlight. There you go. That was it. That was like the best part of the entire showcase. Watching Nioh 3 gameplay after coming up with the idea to clip our Nioh 2 gameplays for a vid checks out. Whatever. That slide on ice was nice. So here's one of the jailer Onis. And then Kurama Tengu has popped up.
Its purifying abilities have been revered since eras long past.
But yeah, so I'll point out some things with my cursor, of course, while the gameplay's happening. You can see they've already implemented the 2 weapons per style over here. Yeah, right? You can see the 2 Guardian Spirit skills per Guardian Spirit. Right, so that's already legit now. This is official. Got those little shits. The Yamabikos, I think. Shadow Sword for the sword. So that's a reconfirmed skill. Wait, what was that? What did I just miss? Was that sword key? Yeah, sword key. Okay, cool. Sword key confirmed. Not a surprise. Ice versions of the Jailer Oni. And then you got the One-Eyed Oni. Yeah, so sword key, shadow sword. So a lot of the moves you're familiar with already. New animation for the One-Eyed Oni. It was 1 weapon per style before, yes. Okay, I mean, deflect, cool. Note, this guy is just gonna do ninja style like 90% of the time. Still gets hit. So yeah, someone who isn't the most comfortable with the game. So yeah, you got the one-eyed, the snow clops, right? I think that was a new Dual Ninja Swords follow-up, I'm not sure. Alright, so then you got like the Jailer Onis, and you can see they have like an ice trident. It looks really cool. Yeah, my guess is the Tokyo Game Show demo will take place in here. Whatever IGN has is what Tokyo Game Show is going to be about. So yeah, I got the Yamabikos. Right, Planet X. I'll talk about that, of course, but I'm just talking about it as it's live, because I just don't want to, like, overload people with information. New burst, cool, burst attack, ice-based. Pretty cool. Ice breath, nice. I like the variation. Yeah, that ice trident looks good. Okay, it looks like a Guardian Spirit skill. Look like a quick punch of some sorts. Yeah, this person does not know how to use arts proficiency. Yeah, the new music's cool. The trident looks really cool. So when you're looking at this showcase, I wouldn't worry about like... Alright, so here, Guardian Spirit skill for Kongo Jishi has been unlocked. Cool. You can unlock stuff. So it seems like it's this type, right? It seems like you get certain types or something, I don't know. So I'll go like, here you go, you get maximum spirit force, Guardian Spirit also strengthened, etc. for doing more of the open world things. So yeah, just to be clear, I've already watched this, so like I know what to expect, but I'm not gonna like front load all the information. I'm just gonna go through it piece by piece. So is there an approximate release date on Nioh 3? They've just said early 26. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I did. My guess is that if they're being public with this demo with IGN, this will probably be what we get in like our demo of ourselves. That's my guess. Like, this guy straight up runs. I'm sorry. I'm totally gonna rag on this. He's like, nah, man. I don't want to die. And then... I'm guessing he died. Is this base PS5? Probably.
The sect of Onmyo mages resides here in Camo Village.
So yeah, they're Onmyo mages. They make a return. We're in the Heian period, I think. So, you know, there's like some weird time travel thing that's going on. He's playing it like a Souls-like. Probably, yeah. This stream should just be renamed Roasting IGN Gameplay on Nioh 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that though. I'm not here to roast. Yeah, look at that! Look at that! Guardian Spirit skill was used. Let me go back. So that's Takeda Shingens. I'll replay it. So that's like the boss attack that he does. If you haven't seen Takeda Shingen's like big ball thing, that's what he does. Big ball of fire. So we get like the usual, we summon the Guardian Spirits to attack alongside us. So we have, it seems like that's going to be like a type of Guardian Spirit skills. So it'll be like the Guardian Spirit talismans that we're used to already in Nioh 2. So we get like kind of a yokai ability type thing, a Guardian Spirit like talisman type thing. So no more Guardian Spirit talisman. Seems to be the case. I don't know. I only have this information that we're showing to go off of. I can't say it's not going to be there. I don't know if there'll be a demo for the PC. Wait, Tecmo said release date New Year's? I'd love that, but I don't know. What's that blue icon on the health bar? Are you talking about wait, what blue icon on the right health bar? You're talking about this? Oh, are you talking about the elemental buff? Yeah, water elemental buff. Okay. Yeah, so brand new Guardian Spirit you get from Takeda Shingen, it looks like. Right, I'm grateful at least this gameplay didn't have commentary. I think Wizard was referring to the icon that was down here. Alright, One-Eyed Oni doing One-Eyed Oni things. Yeah, so far we have like a different Guardian Spirit skill type. I imagine they'll add a third type, which isn't just like a simple punch. Right, to me the Guardian Spirit, like having it be the talisman is like, okay, like I mean it fits, but it's also like, you know, I wanted other things too, but we'll just have to see what happens. Right, we like those yokai ability like healing Guardian skills. Like, I like that. I like the quick punch. I like those things. You know, those are kind of fun. But maybe there'll be another type. I kind of hope there will be. But yeah, lots of returning enemies here. So, okay. I was like, whoa, this guy's gonna shoot the N key. Then nope. Alright, so we're gonna be introduced to a new thing coming up here. Alright, here you go. So pausing here. So you guys remember in the alpha, it looked like you could flying bird kick or whatever, jump up these cliffs or something, or they looked like there were walls for you to run against? They have now introduced this, spirit veins. Spirit veins can be identified by the glowing motes of light that flutter around them. And they require the powers of certain guardian spirits to traverse. So, here you go. You kind of have like shortcuts, I guess. So right, you got your wall run, you got your jumps, and they'll showcase that soon, but looks like certain guardian spirits will help you basically navigate the world a little differently. So, yeah, there's quite a bit. Quite a bit to look into. Alright, an Oni Bee, so here you go. You got the water Oni Bee thing we're talking about. Everyone's favorite, Raven Tengu, makes a reappearance. I don't notice any new moves for it. It does look different. Yeah, we get wall running. Wall running on some occasions. Yeah, so far I didn't notice anything new from the Tengu, or any, like, it just seems carbon copied so far from Nioh 2. Even down to, like, the burst attacks. The animations for it look a little different, not gonna lie, but again, it just has, like, some aesthetic difference. They put wind back on it as well. Then burst attack, right? Yeah, like, it looks visually a little cooler. I appreciate that, but oh well. Yeah, it does look like that area in Nioh 1. Yeah, the model looks fresher, I would agree. So yeah, you get your warriors text for skill capacity. IGN misses so many burst counters, yeah. I mean, it's someone, I'm guessing they have someone who's familiar with the Nioh series, is not like a diehard fan. I mean, there's like enough like familiarity, but I'm surprised. So here, let's just show you the spirit vein animation. So it kind of just like auto does it for you. Here, let me pause a little bit because they kind of go through some of the interesting details pretty quickly. So here we have chapter 3. So in the alpha demo, we were in chapter 2. I have no clue what all this stuff is. I'm guessing these are all shrines and whatnot. But yeah, look, a whole other map. Recommended level 65, Kamo Village, exploration 2 out of 4. There's a whole crucible thing to go through. This is a lot. So this is another giant map. And if you guys remember, from my Out of Bounds footage for Nioh 3, for the alpha, the map's huge. It's a pretty huge map. And so now we have a whole different type of map altogether. So, like, pretty expansive. Recommended levels. The most useless feature of the series? Yeah, just do a level 1 run. So yeah, chapter 3, the Heian period, I guess. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct. Probably not. So yeah. Look at the bottom left. You're talking about this Eternal Rift, right? Yeah, they've got an Eternal Rift. Don't know, right? Oh, I like how it's showing Better Call Saul. So yes, Eternal Rift. Cool. So I guess we have like a time traveling thing. We have our hut. We're going to the interim. I don't know exactly what to expect. Yeah, we got like a new hub. We don't know, of course, the full narrative of things, but we'll find out what's going on. So, yeah, let's continue on. Just some things for us to pick up on, so... Neat. I find this bit funny, because you can tell they died. They're like, oh no, ninja style, I can't dodge all that shit. Let's go to samurai style. There's deflect, maybe it'll work. Yo, Yasha, like, for many players, deflecting everything of Yasha is like really crazy difficult. Lots of blocking. It's like, oh shit. Like, Yasha's a base enemy. Like, that's kind of wild if you think about it, right? I'm like, okay, I think that's awesome. Plays like standard Yasha. Right, so new areas. You can see on the top right here. Let me actually pause real quick. So if I remove my camera, one thing for you guys to notice is that hold on. They've added more to the minimap on the top right, which you might be able to see. So they've got like the glowing Amrita stuff, they have like treasure chests, they have quite a bit of icons. Not the jump cut? No, I'm still here, dude. Or are you talking about for the video? I don't know what happened after Yasha. There was also a cut before Yasha, yeah. So they've expanded on the minimap a little bit, make it a bit more useful. Alright, you can see like here's a new area, you've got the Kyokotsu. They probably trimmed it. They're probably like in their full 5-hour footage. They probably like did a bunch. All right, you can see Kusarigama once again. Kusarigama had the move Deliverance on it. All right, you can kind of just see how this person's playing with Kusarigama. Got a bunch of mages. There's Deliverance. So like a lot of like things we're already familiar with from Nioh 2. Is there a new demo out? Unfortunately, no. At least not for me. What did I miss? Just a few minutes of IGN gameplay. You can see the Guardian Spirit skill, summoning Enko and whatnot. Alright. Here's what I'll say, Yoshimaru. This gameplay leaves me wanting for more. There you go, new Guardian Spirit skill type, basically just like Guardian Spirit talismans. So that's not like particularly new, but it's not something you can use as a player regularly. Young Samurai Locks. I wish we could see more of the menu. They like don't show anything. I'm like, no, you go away. Why? Have some areas. I don't understand what's happening. Shizuka has already cleansed the impurity, plagued by a barrier.
Takechio, you are unacquainted, yes? Follow the remaining barriers to the source, and your paths shall surely cross.
There's a lot of exploration if you think about it. There's a lot. Yeah, the elixir speed was a bit slow in the alpha demo. Alright, this part pisses me off, legit. I was like, fight the Enki! This guy's like, nope. Nope. Just run. It's like, oh, Enki, oh my god, it's still following me. And then, okay, let me run into, what is this, the Yama Inu? I don't know who Shizuka is. I don't know if it's... And then he goes for the backstab. And he's like, oh shit, this is actually a really bad idea. And then look, it's everyone's favorite never ever used boss ever. It's Onryoki. Yeah, look at this leashing. Yeah, Onryoki's back. Yeah, we got the original. I was like, come on, fight these bosses. And then of course Dweller. Dweller makes a comeback because Dweller gang. Is Shizuka your mother into? I thought that was Suzuka. Not Shizuka. Or do you think it's the same person? It's possible. Yeah, Suzuka is your mom.
My word. That, beyond the glacier, must be Matsuo Taisha Shrine. Enveloped by such impurity, even the most venerable shrine would fall to ruin.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get to see more from that. So, yeah, look how expansive this level is. That's a lot. Oh, come on, don't skip that shit. That irritated me. Yeah, the environment. So just focus on that, right? Gameplay showcase, I think you guys can be like, well, it's not the... You want something more memorable. But look, like, these are expansive maps. Oh, little FPS issues or something. Alright. I know, I didn't want them to skip stuff. Like, I wanted a nice little tease. Alright, Chichiko time! Alright, so this will be an important bit for many of you. So yeah, Chichiko, if you don't know, these are yokai that look like floating handballs. They love being used for target practice, and if you pet them after bringing one down, they will give you something precious as a sign of friendship. So listen to the sound of bells to find them. Alright. Samurai locks. Hold on to your hats. Transformed art. Focus, strike heavy. For Tonfa, but with samurai locks. Now, Tonfa I've already seen for ninja style, but to me, I'm wondering, like, based on the fact that there's samurai locks attached to this, does that mean samurai also gets Tonfa? I kind of expect it to just be for ninja style. I don't know. Is the samurai lock... Is a lock that you get from the Chichiko meaning it's for the same style or what? Like, right, so there will be weapons for both, but here's the problem. The reason why I'm uncertain is because, yes, we can see Tonfas are returning in Nioh 3. They're sure, but the unfortunate part is he doesn't open it up. He doesn't open up the fucking menu. So I can't say for 100% certainty Samurai Style gets Tonfa. I just can't yet. I don't know. If is it just like, here's a Samurai Lock for fun. I thought that was the case, but I can't guarantee it yet. I couldn't based on the out of bounds footage because it's out of bounds footage. It's not legit. Right? Like, I don't know. It's uncertain. I would love Team Ninja. You know what would be really nice is that if you could give me the demo to play so I could showcase this to players. I don't know. It'd be really nice. So yes, we know Tonfa is for ninja style, but in terms for samurai style, I don't know. I was getting so excited when I saw this menu. I'm like, yes! Let's take a look at what we got. Oh my gosh, guys! Look! A Guardian Spirit, Enko. Jailer Oni Hellfire Soul Court, great. Fuma Ninja set, dual katana Kusarigama. Okay, but at least we got 2 weapons per style. It's for sure here. That's great. What about 2 range weapons per style? I don't know if it really matters all that much. Alright, so I get all excited. And I'm like, oh my gosh, guys. Ninja style, let's see some secret weapons. Secret weapons happening. Alright, we got Tonfa. Look at that. Tonfa confirmed. Dual swords confirmed. Talons confirmed. Kusarigama confirmed. I'm like, alright, so we know 4 weapons at least. And they have sword. So... okay, I'm like, is there, you gonna see anything else? I'm like, that's it? This is all we get to see? Damn it, only 4 weapon types in here. Well, that's a shame. Oh well. And then switch to samurai style. I was like, oh my gosh, guys. We're gonna get some serious information. Again, we got the guardian spirits and shit. We got, right? Cool. Okay, look, we pause. Dual swords. Single sword. Spear, Odachi. That's what I can confirm. Oh yeah, what's up, Sea Devil? And I was like, alright, what other information can I see? And I'm like, that's it? Don't even want to go into, like, anything skills? And they're like, nah, I guess not. Alright, more combat. So you get Tonfa. Aerial combat. Cool. Gosh. Yeah, so this enemy was in the alpha as well. Which is pretty cool. Throwing bombs. Okay, come on. I'm like, cool, I want to see stuff. You can, if you pay attention to the Tonfa gameplay, you can see a few things that you might be familiar with. Alright, where's the attack strings? Dude, I'm just doing basic attacks. There you go. You got Demon Dash, you got Pulverize. That's all there. See, cool. But they can't keep pulse or anything. Guardian Spirit skills. And like, that's it. That's all you get to see. And I'm like, seriously, dog? Alright, we got the Migoshi Nioh though way back there. I mean... That's it. That's legit it. That's the entirety of the showcase. So like... the showcase in of itself wasn't like the most memorable for me, but in terms of some information we got, it's like there's some. Yeah, I think the damage output was fine. Just didn't really know how to take advantage of it fully. But yeah, so Tonfa. So then of course Tonfa. Like, how are you gonna recover ki, for example? Like. It's something to consider with ninja style. So there is ninjutsu and there's the dodging, so how is that going to play out? We don't know. Don't know yet. That's something to learn. But in my experience, that like ninja style has a very different way of engaging with things, and it's different and it's refreshing. So once I kind of learned to adapt to that, there were many moments where I was like, I have a lot of ki and I don't know what to do with it. But then sometimes I'd have, like, I wouldn't have key, and then I'd be kind of fucked. But yeah, so that's kind of it. That's kind of their showcase. There's also the Takeda Shingen stuff as well. But who knows? Who knows how everything's going to pan out. So this is just what they showcased to us. New Guardian Spirit stuff. Just like a further development of what they have. I did get to see like Demon Dash. You get to see Demon Dance. I got to see Pulverize. You know, Focus Strike now has a thing. I don't know what the heavy modifier is. Maybe it just means like Hyper Armor or something. Or We're Heavy. I don't know. This showcase didn't really go into detail. But if we do take a look back at a couple of things, right? Like, we can at the very least appreciate stuff outside of the gameplay itself, which is, look at the environments. Look at how expansive this environment really is. Right? We got ice enemies. Music's cool, of course. You can see, like, a crazy bloody environment, you know, like, pretty messed up. Looks like people have sacrificed. This is beautiful, of course. The whole Spirit Vein thing. Look at how huge this map is. Right? That's a big-ass map. And look, even just from what we can... the little that we can see on this map, it's pretty expansive. Right? We already have, like, this area up here. We got this whole region. There's an entire Crucible. There's also this. So even just this is pretty big. But we can expect a lot more. Right? I mean, who knows? So we've got a lot. So I like how the level design isn't too open like Elden Ring. It's more like the older Souls games where it's tighter. Right. One thing that Team Ninja made very clear is that they wanted to keep the Nioh feel, like the feeling of it, to be having that tension. And not just have it be like vast open spaces that can sometimes feel a little empty. So, right, like, and I found that there was a nice sweet spot for it in the demos anyway. So, there'd be like once I got all the collectibles and completed stuff, like it started to feel a little emptier because some things I just like couldn't clear again, like the camps and whatnot, or some of the like the map bosses, the world bosses, or whatever you want to call them. Like, they weren't there. But I remember the first time I was playing the alpha and, like, just exploring shit, like, it felt packed. And then the Crucible felt really dense. So, like, I appreciated that difference. That it still, to me, feels fundamentally like I'm playing Nioh. It's just, I have a lot more Nioh to enjoy. Which I'm cool with. So, yeah, I have cool environments like this, of course. It's snowing. Like, it's a whole constant thing. So, it's, like, kind of neat. There's a lot. All I wanted to see was a full menu, yeah. So far, I've enjoyed how balanced it's been, so I'm cool with that.
Follow the remaining
Right, like, this whole area is quite beautiful too. Like, this is not like stuff you can explore. There's a lot of verticality to it, quite literally. So yeah, like, pretty fun. In its own right. So, like, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to me.
Cross.
Like, a lot of interconnected regions with a lot of enemies. There's an enemy here, there's an enemy there. I mean, there's a lot to, like... There's a lot. I like that. The Chijikos, the Kodamas stuff, the Scampus stuff, like... There's gonna be a lot to explore, and a lot of that has probably just been missed. Right, they also have enemy, like they have this Enki that I'm replaying. The Enki just is still chasing this guy. Still chasing the guy. Alright? Like he's fighting the Yamaino and whatever. Enki's like, hey, I'm still here, motherfucker. still leashed. Look at this, like it's a beautiful region, like beautiful landscape, like it's fun, it's cool, it's a big ass river. I don't know how many chapters, but there's at least 3. My guess is this is, if we're to go by levels, then my guess is that like chapters, it might be like 6 or 7. I know they skipped this. I'm like, why, dude? Why'd you skip it? Straight up just like jump away. Yeah, it looks like Onryoki is kept in a tight area because that's meant to be the boss, but like these other enemies just did not give a shit. Yeah, it seemed like he was scared. He's like, no, I don't want to fight all this. But yeah, like, you see quite a lot.
My word.
And then here's another area. You can see like an Enki in the distance over there. I mean, look how gorgeous this is. Yeah, maybe they had time constraints as well. This is gorgeous. Oh, you got a Chijiko over here, which I think is what he goes for, right?
Enveloped by such impurity.
Right. This is all stuff to be explored now. This is a lot. You can go like down over here, way over there now, whatever the hell that is. You have like, basically what you can see is stuff you can explore.
Even
all right.
The most venerable shrine.
See, you can fight enemies over here quite literally, like go all the way over there and you can fight a whole little gauntlet. So who knows? Kind of reminds me of some Stranger of Paradise aesthetic for some reason. Oh yeah, what was it? The Hollowed Mastiffs or Mastiffs or whatever they were called. I don't know. The Final Fantasy, like, was it like a 9 or 12 level? Where you fight a dragon zombie, right? So yeah. Am I worried about Ninja Style Key? No. Do you think it's going to release on PS5 only first? No. Apparently they're going to do PS5 and Steam at the same time. I don't know about a demo. I suspect demo will just be PS5. And then I think they're doing simultaneous release for both when it comes out. You hope the Guardian and Onmyo skills are expansive? Me too. I really hope that's the case as well. That would be pretty awesome, not even gonna lie. It's a Naotaka level on steroids, I love it. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, look how expansive this is, again.
The grounds must order on
I wouldn't pay much attention to the gameplay, just... Oh well. Team Ninja and PC ports sound scary, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to do the crossplay. I'd love for them to be able to do crossplay, but I doubt it. Bruh. Just go up and melee hit it. It's not hard. It's not hard! It's not difficult to go click! Yeah, I'm enjoying looking at this and what they have. Okay, now we get the Chijiko, right? Right, I mean, even here, this whole, like, bridge area, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot to put in, which is, it's, like, usually part of a mission for, you know, Nioh 2. But, like, now it's expansive. And it's just, like, part of some stuff to explore. It's like a boss arena, basically. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. So you got like this whole underneath area, of course, under the bridge. So yeah, pretty spicy, all things considered. We got a crucible over here. There's a lot. Like, as you can see, just kind of going through all this will be time consuming, but in an enjoyable way. Like, there's a lot to do. That's what I'm getting from this. And of course, the Chijiko once again. the cutest stretchy weasels. Alright, these things are totally adorable. Yeah, so when did they start making this? Development for this, and Team Ninjas, they're such assholes for doing this. They said they started development for Nioh 3 as soon as they were done with Nioh 2's DLC. They straight up fucking lied. They're like, we have no plans for Nioh 3 at all. Or yeah, there's no plans for it, sorry. That's what they publicly said. They're like, yeah, you know, we're gonna visit other titles. Maybe we'll come back to it. I don't know, but we have no plans for it in this time. But in the background, they're like, all right, bros, we're gonna prep for Nioh 3 starting fucking now. Let's go. Keep it completely on the down low. Don't say shit. At this rate, they're probably like, all right, we got Nioh 4 planned. We got Nioh 4 ready to go. And Ninja Gaiden 5 and Rise of the Ronin 2 and Wolong 2. All right, and there you go. That's what's coming out. I know. How do they have this in the back pocket? They're gonna have Nioh. They already have Nioh 5 ready. Okay. Team Ninja's cooking. I wouldn't be surprised if they released a sequel to like Rise of the Ronin or Wolong. So yeah. Nioh 6 just started development. Yeah, basically. Nioh 10 right about now. Yeah. No Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive is the exception to the rule. But yeah, so if you take a look here, this is a lot to explore. This is a lot, right? You can like, it's no bullshit. You got the verticality here, which here, let me see if I can go back a little bit. Look at this shit. It's really hard to... You got this area, of course, they're showcasing. This enemy, which apparently takes 2 minutes to defeat. This is a lot to really look into. Nioh 10 before GTA 7 for sure, yeah. This is like, all things considered, what we are being provided in the game seems like a lot of really good shit. But do I think an open world suits this game? Look what happened to Elden Ring. I think it's less about the fact that there will be an open world and more about how they go about it. And Team Ninja, so far from what I have seen and what I've played even in the alpha, seems to have that sweet spot for having that. They aren't doing open world just for the sake of open world. So it's not just like vast open areas where it's like just landscapes but no fighting. Team Ninja's like, they originally considered open world, but then they decided, no, we want the gameplay loop of Nioh to be intense. So let's make sure that it supports that. Now, the way that I see the way that they are handling, say, the open world aspect is basically, this is how I think about it. Crucibles are the main missions. Everything else is just the side missions mashed together in a big map. To me, like, I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing. I'm like, yeah, like, there are definitely Crucible gauntlets. There's like, you got your Crucible gauntlets where it's like, there's like an intense amount of fighting for a short period of time. You have sporadic like enemies here and there, a challenge here or there, but it feels like it's all peppered in for me to like constantly explore. I like that. And then of course the dedicated, like, actual Crucible is like the most intense thing with like your very traditional mission experience. But so far, I think it's a good balance. Yeah, Enki confirmed, Onryoki confirmed, Yasha confirmed, One-Eyed Oni confirmed, a lot of familiar enemies. To me, I think the feeling that I got with Nioh in the missions still exists in here. I just see, like, it's less repetitive compared to doing those side missions where it's like, oh, here's a main mission, but as opposed to starting from the beginning, you start from the end and work your way backwards. And then here's a wall, so you can't go there. And I'm like, okay, but it was kind of like, whatever. Like, it wasn't that cool. It didn't feel that unique. But now, here, with this, it is unique. Every side mission is in a unique area. So it's, like, fresh. And I'm like, okay, cool. There are fights all over the map. There's stuff to explore. Like, exploration feels like an upgrade. And I actually personally appreciate it in this game because there's like a slightly different pacing that comes with it. You know, there's pacing with like there's moments of a little bit of calm and then it like ramps up. But like in the calm moments, it's like there's still like in different things to find, different things to do, like finding a Chichiko to unlock something. Like it's all just like different things, but you know, it's not like one note of intensity the entire time. So I'm pretty happy about it. To me, like this open world stuff feels distinct. You just watched the IGN's video and it got me so hyped. Yeah, that's what we have here. And I wish they showed more of my beloved Atanfa. Yeah. There's a little bit with that. They've got like the Demon Dash here. There's Pulverize that's used as well. Right, so it's kind of neat. I hope there are NPC towns and stuff. I kind of like that in Rise of the Ronin. The world felt alive. It's entirely possible they do that too. So in this, yeah, so in this game, don't forget, you got shrines. You just fast travel between the shit. It's okay. So they have that. You can fast travel where you need to. You don't have to like walk fucking everywhere. You're in good shape. And when it came to, let's see, what was I trying to pick up on? Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Also in the video. So yeah, Ricardo, with the Tonfa skill, yeah, you're talking about the Tonfa skill they find, right? Focus strike heavy, and they had a samurai lock to it. That's, to me, suggests that it might be also, the Tonfa might also be for samurai style. Now, unfortunately, because he didn't open it up and show like, here's the Tonfa for samurai style, I can't 100% say it will be the case, even though it seems like strong evidence to suggest that. Because if it was for samurai style, then I'm like, wait, if Demon Dance is put to ninja style, what is Tonfa getting in samurai style? And I'm like, I got no fucking clue. I don't know. But there's a lot. This, to me, Nioh 3 just looks like, hey, we're going fucking crazy and we're cooking even more than you thought was possible from Nioh 2. To me, that's what I'm excited about. So yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, so far I'm really digging the environments, even just like from the very beginning, what they showcased.
as IGN First rolls on.
Yeah, IGN. Okay, great. But like even the very beginning, like the opening here, let's go to the opening shot, right? Opening shot. This is a lot to explore. So that's quite a bit. Like already quite a bit to explore. This is a lot. And then of course you can slide down like a boss. That's cool. You got a crucible way out in the distance here. The main crucible is like way over there. So yeah. Did Ninja one-handed sword motion copy the original motion of the previous? Wait, what? Sorry, I don't understand your question. Did Ninja one-handed sword motion copy the original motion of the previous Ingwang 1 and 2's Iga Ninja Monster, the Entourage Hattori Hanzo? I don't understand your question, I'm sorry. Okay, what was the fire kick that Ninja was doing after his melee string? That was a Guardian Spirit skill. What is a Crucible? So think of the Crucible as like a main mission. It's like just a dedicated mission, like intense mission. Because in another video, a guy opened the Tonfa skill list. You talking about mine? Are you talking about my video? Yeah, so they had Demon Dance, Heaven, Earth, and it doesn't make any sense for Ninja even, right? So I just thought it was just like placeholder text. So Ninja's one-handed sword, we don't know anything about the ninja sword yet. I know that it exists based on official footage. I don't know too much about it yet. So I can't really say. They haven't showcased any single sword play for ninja style, so everything is just pretty much speculation. What I can say is that it's like a reverse grip, sort of. I don't know anything about that. And ninja style sword play is just, I don't know. But sword play and samurai style pretty much feels what you'd expect to say from, or what you expect from Nioh 1 and Nioh 2. Are Crucibles closer to Legacy dungeons or normal dungeons if we go by Elden Ring comparison? I wouldn't be qualified to answer that, perhaps someone could. I think he's wondering if the ninja sword moveset is copying from the ninja enemies or Hanzo, but it looks like it's taking more from Rise of the Ronin style. Yeah, I think it was like Gekiryu from Rise of the Ronin. I can't say though, I don't have enough data. How do you feel about the animations? Overall, pretty good. I mean, I haven't noticed anything I've like strongly disliked. Yeah. Yeah, to me so far what I'm seeing from Team Ninja itself, not IGN. IGN, I would encourage you to get someone who's a bit more of a diehard Nioh fan. Not naming any names. I'm not saying anything specifically about who you should ask to play the game. But, you know, it might be in your interests to curry more favor to get somebody who's a big Nioh fan, perhaps to showcase a little bit more about Nioh to hopefully drive more traffic to your channel. Not naming anybody, but, you know, you might want to look into it. Just saying, I know I'll volunteer as tribute, alright? If it really push comes to shove and you can't find anybody, feel free to hit me up. Like, I'll help you, I'll put you in contact with somebody, alright? Okay. Um, IGN will let the janitor play the game next. I think he wants to get Shrek on board. I mean, pretty decent. Guys, I think he means more COD streamers. Perhaps. Maybe. But yeah, there is a lot to explore. There's a lot, like, you have your little gauntlets, there's constant exploration, constant progression. If Ronin had Hayabusa style, what are the chances we get it for Nioh 3? I mean, honestly, like, Nioh, they better put in Flying Swallow for Nioh 3. We got aerial combat, ninja style sword, bruh. Flying Swallow has to be in the game. Like, dude, they just don't have a reason not to. You know what, Chicken Burrito? That type of comment is getting ignored. Yeah, lots of new enemies. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see a lot of combat showcase. For those of you who are wondering what a Crucible, like, the dedicated one looks like, the big greater Crucibles are, like, this entire area with these, like, really awkward hands. The lesser Crucibles are just, they look like, you know, little red lines. But this is, like, the super, like, dungeon. Am I the only one who thinks some animations look quite unpolished? I hope they change it before released. I do think they could. I think it's a little hard to tell because, you know, YouTube compression. Like, this has VP9. This doesn't even have AV1. It's also a YouTube compression thing as well, so bear that in mind. And with Nioh, since it's a very particles and effects heavy game, with recorded gameplay being uploaded to YouTube, it's gonna look fuzzy. So this is just like a quick little YouTube thing, or a codec thing for encoding. So I'm familiar with 3 different ones. There's the AVC, which is like the standard one most videos have. And basically when shit has too many particles and effects, it looks blurry beyond belief. And if you look at some of my earliest YouTube shorts, it looks pixelated as fuck. Even if it's on like 1080p or whatever. It's painful. VP9 is better, but AV1 is like much, much, much smoother overall. So I would also bear in mind that YouTube compression is a factor in it not looking as clean as it is. But what I would say in terms of like the animations looking unpolished is see if you can like freeze frame the footage when there aren't as many effects happening, right? When there's not even that much motion. And then, like here, you can, here, right now, this is a good example. This is just a jumping animation, but it looks kind of blurry. It looks kind of blurry, but then like you contrast that with these still environments and they look very crystal clear. There's also a lot of snow in the way, so like it'll get subtly pixelated. Right, you can see this targeting reticule is clear. So like, there's a lot of those details to bear in mind. Alright, so question. Hey, Poofer, do you like the new enemies we've seen so far? I think they are incredible. I hope they have a lot more in store because people have been complaining about enemy variety. So far I do like what I've seen and I'm just anticipating they do more. They put in Yasha as a base game enemy. Like, the whole, like, I want you guys to understand, for those who are like, hey, I'm concerned about enemy variety. Yasha from DLC 2 in Nioh 2, which was like, this is 1080p, by the way. This is 1080p. I'm doing a 1080p stream, so this can go, I think for my own stuff, I try to put it on higher. Let's see what happens if I put it on 4K. You guys won't be able to tell the difference. Still VP9 codec, so like it's not gonna look that great. I put it at 1440p, hopefully to get a better codec, but yeah. So keep in mind, Yasha in Nioh 2 was a DLC 2 enemy. That is an intense enemy. It was intense the first time I played it. First time I fought against it. It's going to be an intense enemy for a lot of players in many respects. And now it's in the base game of Nioh 3. Base game, Blood Edge Demon, fucking crazy. They've added a lot of other new yokai. They've modified modifying existing yokai. We have yet to see what other shit they're going to do. So I would just wait and see what they provide. But rather, like, they've shown us some stuff so far. There is more to be seen. Now, if Itsumade's walking around like normal, I go crazy. It probably will at this rate. They're not going to reveal everything. Right. There's still a lot more that they have to work with. So, yeah. We will just see. And remember, whatever we are seeing at this time is just base game based difficulty. Just base game based difficulty. We just have to wait and see what they will showcase to us. So yeah. Yes, I saw Onryoki, truly the goat of Nioh, indeed. Alright, let me catch up to a few things. Alright. They're revealing stuff over time. What do we know for sure? Samurai for dual swords, alright? Tonfa for ninja style, 100% confirmed. 2 weapons per style, already put in. Multiple guardian spirit skills, yes. I'm hoping for a 3rd type. We will see. I do not know yet. But yeah, this is just a start. We will have to just see more. I don't know what to expect. These are just demos. And they are not representative of the full exhaustive experience that Nioh 3 will most likely be. For me, my Nioh 2 experience, base game was great, it was cool. But really where it started to shine was, for me anyway, was like when the DLC came out and like it became fucking crazy. And I was just like, oh my gosh, the replay value is intense. Like I just like, you know, it was intense. So we're only seeing a small snippet. So I would say if you are worried about like, hey, is Nioh 3 going to be better? I would compare the growth process of Nioh 2 and then see where Nioh 3 is at and accordingly. I would compare Nioh 3 demo footage to Nioh 2 demo footage to see how much they've really like upgraded it. In my opinion, Nioh 3, like the cycle for how they're dealing with it, I'm like, this is good shit. This is very good. I want more. I'm excited to see more. And don't forget, they have added a fucking jump. There's aerial gameplay they're going to account for. That is new territory. We don't know how that's going to pan out. So, again, I would just say wait and see. Alright, so some questions in the meantime. Do you think we are getting the Dragon Ninja mission as DLC? Yeah, probably. They'll probably throw in Hayabusa in there. I would like Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming out. Like, they're going to have to do that. It's kind of been like a trend. So I imagine they'll put that into the game. Okay. Do I think they'll reuse any missions from Nioh 2? I don't think they would really need to. They might, but so far everything in the showcase is brand new. Don't know if Soya Hunters will be back. Okay. Yeah, they haven't mentioned new weapons at all, but they have said there's some style exclusive weapons in an interview, so we'll just have to wait and see. we still have a lot to see. Like DLCs are, I hope DLC will come out for Nioh 3. I hope they have more content, extra contents. We'll just have to find out. What do we think the R1 plus circle for ninja style will be? I have no clue. I don't even know if they'll have one. Okay, likelihood of an Onmyo style? I don't know, to be honest. I think with this much like resistance towards ninja style that I've seen, I don't know if they're gonna put that in. But I can't say, I wouldn't know. Who's going to Tokyo Game Show? We need more intel. I mean, unless people fund it for me, I am not able to go, unfortunately. Okay. I think I've caught up. You're hoping for a Hino Enma comeback? Why? What is this thing with Hino Enma? I still do not fully understand. But yeah, we have quite, but anyway, back to this. There's a lot of new environments here, and if you want to just see, like, it looks kind of like pixelated over here, right? Like, it looks like a big blur. Yeah, I obviously have more questions than answers too about this. She's just a neat boss. Why? I like forgot about Hino Enma. I mean, like, I'm like, yeah, alright, I guess. But yeah, it gets kind of blurry. Yeah, we have like a lot of different environments. Look how freaking blurry this shit looks, dude. But again, that's just also because of compression. This is an expansive map. They have the Eternal Rift down here, right? So we kind of have like a home base. This is a lot. There's gonna be a lot to play, so I'm very excited for that. So I hope we can get a demo to play with. Yeah, this is awesome. Everyone's favorite Onryoki. Hey, you know, maybe they will put Hino Enma back, alright? Hino Enma, upgraded with aerial attacks. We need a beta demo? Oh yeah, I would love one. I would love to play this demo. Straight up. That would be great. You want Derek the Executioner? Yeah, go for it. Is it one map per region or whole game on one map? It's one map per region, per chapter. So this is a totally different chapter, chapter 3. And yeah. On Mercury rework when? Really cool design, awful boss mechanically, yeah. Would I take Hino over Onryoki this time for the 3rd time? I mean, so far we got Onryoki, so I don't know. But yeah, so we know about 2 chapters, 2 maps. It was a lot. chapter 2 was like, after exploring stuff out of bounds, I was like, wait, I've only completed like a quarter of this map after I've done everything in the demo. I'm like, that's a lot. There's a lot to be played, and that's great. So it'll be fun. I'm pretty excited. I want to see how they work more verticality into the level design, because this demo definitely hints at it. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. You still need the double Onryoki fight? Bruh. Onryoki plus Ogress dual fight? Why? Why? But yeah, we've got quite a lot. I don't know what this yokai teardrop is. Probably another crafting agent or something. But yep, 2 guardian spirit skills. It looks like one version is just like a punch or a kick or something, and then you've got this summon skill. I'm wondering if they put a 3rd slot up here. Right, like a 3rd type up here. That's what I'm hoping for, 3 different types of attacks, at the very least. Or maybe you can swap out the different types of attacks. You know, that'd be cool. Did they say what platform this is from? It looks like PlayStation 5 based on the prompts. I'm not the biggest fan of dual boss fights. They get irritating. So yeah, I'm hoping for the Guardian Spirit skills. We can change the types that we have, equip a bunch of different things, you know, different types, different things here and there. Are you getting it for PS5? Yeah. Because I think Nioh 3 for PC would be too intense for my little laptop. Just have my PS5 do all the visual work and then have my PC do all the stream work. But yeah, so that's the showcase. Oh yeah, so someone had asked, like, how do I fight this enemy in the air? So it wasn't really all that bad. It's like for example, here, it's not really that high in the air. So what you could do is like go here and jump up, or do a double jump and then start attacking in midair. What I did with Kusarigama is like I just did the midair Reaper Pollard and just like kept hitting it like back and forth over again. But that's actually not that high vertically. You can just jump up. You can do a quick jump up. Dude, that is such a long animation. You could easily use a Guardian Spirit skill there. Alright, you can dodge into that. Even there, you can jump up to this. That verticality is not that high. That's a bit high, but it's like a burst attack, so that's cool. Yeah, like you can actually hit that melee wise. It's meant to be hit. That's a little tricky, but there might be some Guardian Spirit skills which can burst break it. Who knows? So like bear that in mind. Or a shuriken or something, yeah. So yeah, we unfortunately I can't like here. So this is what suggests to me they're playing it on a PS5 is this control prompt. But I don't know how they're gonna mess with the ninja style, unfortunately. Like the more inputs, the extra inputs, the customization of those inputs, right? Or with the bow. I don't know how they're gonna work it. Because we don't get to see inside the menu, which is like, you know, some helpful information. Like we just don't. So it is what it is. Like, that's a very easy vertical thing to hit. That, maybe not so much. Hey, Poofer, maybe Nekomata will turn into Byakko after we purify him? Maybe. About that aerial burst attack, the signals when the red miasma disappears. Oh, interesting. Good find. Interesting that they changed back to the controls the alpha had for this video. Yeah, again, I think it's just a matter of customizable controls. Does pulverize a combo ender now? I do not know. A lot of cool things. But yeah, there's a lot to tinker with, a lot to mess around with. I don't know if you guys have any questions over what you've seen here. Kind of went through it. I like how they went from the approach of give a guy with no knowledge the game so we can think more about wanting to play it better than him. Yeah, this is the master plan after all. I wish we had that forward input and add a billion moves. You don't know about that. We might have that. I don't know. Frame rate looks like a more constant at 60 FPS. I imagine they're probably still working around like a lot of those frame rate things and whatnots. We'll have to see. Ah, yes, Yasha. Since it's an open world, do you think you can kick some bosses from the cliff or something like that? I imagine they're specifically trying to make sure players can't do that. I don't know. There is a grab with the Kusa that looked new to me, not the grab itself, but the enemy animation when he fights all the Omeo magicians inside a temple. Okay. Yep, Violet. Yeah, you're right. Enki did chase for quite a while. But yeah, like, think about it. This is base game, alright? First, imagine your first time playing Nioh 3. You come across Yasha. You're like, oh shit! Like, this is what I would expect a new player who's never played Nioh to, like, expect. Kinda terrifying. Like, oh shit. I better block. Ain't right? Just a base game. Yasha's base game. Right, and don't forget, this is Samurai, okay? Samurai difficulty. This isn't like Nioh difficulty, where Yasha and all those other enemies become a significantly greater threat. Things are pretty generous on Samurai difficulty, do not forget that. Alright, so Autumn Red, you're talking about like a unique Kusa animation or something? Let's see if I can spot it. I saw like Deliverance. I mean, I just saw like the new Kusa grapple. Oh, the magician's legs go up when he falls to the ground. Oh, okay. It's just his reaction to it. Hey, what's up, Axel? So yeah, the Guardian Spirit skill type. I mean, there's that new Guardian Spirit skill from the kick. This person's gonna have to heal. Remember, this isn't like what we're used to playing, like what I'm used to playing with Nioh 2. This is in terms of damage, scaling, difficulty. It's a samurai, so it's like, I would expect it to be a little tamer. But it's really not. Summon the spirit is just now a guardian spirit skill. It's just, you know, kind of normal. The normal guardian spirit skill you can do. See? There you go, Inko. Do your thing. Yeah. Pretty cool. I also think that being able to throw bombs and feathers while moving adds much more variety to attack patterns. Right! And let's not forget, that's a small sample of what ninjutsu has to offer. I was using more of the physical arts, like the cicada shell, literally to teleport behind enemies. Or you could like jump up, right? To jump up, or to like speed through, or dig under. Like, it's just a whole new category. So ninja style can be very melee. Asking questions is fine, by the way, provided they're good questions, and you've been asking great questions. What about yokai abilities? So it seems that they've gone away from yokai abilities and put that towards soul cores. So soul cores now are just like turned into things you can summon, and they can attack alongside you. And what's taking the place of yokai abilities are the guardian spirit skills. They should be suing you for uploading this footage with dub audio. What? The snow physics, you didn't notice that? Yeah, I haven't paid much attention to it either. Cool, huh? Imagine a skill later on in Nioh 3 that allows you to use a ninjutsu samurai style. Maybe. By the way, this is Kyoto area from what you could find by the region names. Cool. Look at this. Look at this leashing. Do soul cores have a progression system? I saw that they had levels. I don't know too much about that yet because a lot of those features have not been revealed. I don't know about Guardian Spirit skills either. Will it be covering Ninja Gaiden 4? Oh, I totally plan to play it. I'm just not paying $90 for the deluxe edition because I want more than one Ryu Hayabusa weapon base game.
My word. That, beyond the glacier, must be Matsuo Taisha Shrine. Enveloped by such impurity, even the most venerable shrine would fall to ruin. The grounds must be.
I'll be playing Ninja Gaiden 4, of course. I wish they got more experienced voice actors for the dub since the Japanese voices are mostly more established. Yeah, my guess is it boils down to budget. You know, getting like really great English voice actors probably costs a lot of money. And considering who this game, Koei Tecmo's and Team Ninja's like main audience, it might just be too. They probably can't justify the cost to shareholders or investors. This is gorgeous, man. Straight up. So much to explore. Yeah, caltrops, you know, they've got a lot. But yeah, you guys want to see anything else from this IGN showcase, or are you guys kind of good? Because I know it's kind of getting repetitive at this point. Yeah, I'm not gonna play like Nioh in English. I'm just going to play it in Japanese, have English subtitles, and I'm good. Fight Gamo now, bruh. Oh, you want to see Takeda Shingun? Yeah, sure. No. So yeah, here's the other footage if you haven't seen it from Takeda Shingen. This came out like several days ago. I think like a week ago.
September's IGN first for Nioh 3. Be on the lookout all month long for new features, gameplay
yes,
reveals,
this is the Yankee the guy ran away
from.
from.
The dev team at Team Ninja,
looks like he fought it another time.
Anticipated third entry in the Nioh series.
Yeah, Sea Devil's good to see ya.
Everything off though, here's just a small taste of one of the many boss battles that await.
Alright, so this boss fight did not need to take 8 fucking minutes. Okay. Did I notice a change in inputs between the two videos? Yes, I did. This is not my gameplay, Momiji. What are you talking about? Yeah, I thought this guy was gonna be a late game boss, but then straight up like revealed him. I'm like, okay, so he's not the antagonist? I'm like, alright, I guess. Here, like, Guardian Spirit skill, R2 square. So like you can remap them. I was like, okay, cool. Make a video with everything we should expect to find in Nioh 3 because they changed a lot from 1 to 2. I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect. Right, you can change the input, so there's that option. Maybe we'll fight a human form later. Guess we'll find out, right? I would love to get Team Ninja to, you know, obviously if I could get the demo, I'd play it. Yeah, this is a cool arena. Here, look. Style shift, R2X. It can be remapped. So I'm sure for people who really were comfortable with the burst counter, like R2 circle, can probably map it in the same way. Right? You can probably do that. So, voila. I'm pretty sure we can comfortably adapt the controls so that those of us who have a lot of experience with Nioh 2 don't have to, like, relearn the wheel. Or reinvent the wheel. Right, you could have alternate control styles. You know, I'm sure. Like, I'm sure they'll allow that. Yeah, this fight doesn't have to take 8 minutes. It's like, look at this. It's just like 1 hit, 2 hits. Okay, let me wait. Oh, cool. I got a couple of hits. But yeah, so it's like someone who isn't the most comfortable. So yeah, Samurai Dual Swords, Mid Stance Frost Moon, same Guardian Spirit. But yeah, it's like very slow. Right, 2-3 minutes should be enough if you know what you're doing, but obviously if you may not know what you're doing, you might take a bit more time. So to me this seems like someone who hasn't like played the alpha demo. Yeah, it looks like the enemy uses wind and fire, which is kind of neat. Yeah, pretty sure he died. Looks kind of boring, not gonna lie. I know, with the guy who's playing it too, right? Reminds you of Tsuchigumo mixed with Wolf. Right. If you want to know how the boss balances, just look at the grapples. Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's like legit just like one hit in like a minute. There you go. Did like a few hundred damage. And then there's the cut. I legit think he's trying to pad out the length to run more YouTube ads. Oh my god. That's right. It's 8 minutes long. Oh, that's so sad if true. Ah. And then here you go, spinning dragon. No, just... But yeah, this fight looks very boring, Rashad, based on the player. Look at this. Alright, how many seconds? Just waiting. Alright, he got hit. More waiting, just dodge. Okay, we got a little bit of damage off. He's like, okay, I gotta use ninjutsu now. No, ninja does not use stances like samurai. Yeah, I think the boss itself will be very intense. Alright, here's a grapple damage. So here, that's a sizable like amount of damage. It's not too high, not too little. The boss I didn't think was boring. I thought the player was. He's gonna whiff this, of course. Oh no, I actually got that. I was wrong. Spinning dragon, of course. Just no key pulse. Feels bad. Bruh, there's like no risk to Dark Realm transition. Just attack. Throws a big ball. So are ninja weapons weaker compared to samurai weapons? No. They just have different pros and cons. Bro, just attack. There you go, I did a little bit of attacks. There you go, congrats if you talk of that Shingun. So cool.
And that is just a small taste of what we have
and then there's a Yoki.
Be on the lookout next week for our full preview based on about 5 hours worth
And then a little bit of a new attack for the
Yoki. Picks up
Yoki.
where the demo left off, along with some impressions of the larger open world like levels.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, that's great. Nobody cares. He's doing well for a journalist. Seems like a simple boss. Maybe. I have a suspicion that actually fighting him in practice will be much more challenging than I anticipate, which will be fun. Yeah, whoever this person is did not want to understand key pulse. It's just like, I just be in ninja style and attack like 2 minutes, once every 2 minutes. Yeah, Yasha's back. So with ninja style, if you attack enemies from behind, you'll do more damage than you would in samurai style. For sure. Yeah, Yasha's back. Let me show it to you. If I can find her. Yeah, those little gremlins. Yeah, here you go, Yasha. Yasha's back. Yeah, the skill level, like, I'm not expecting somebody to have, like, super crazy skill. I just, like, want to actually, like, see them engaging with it. Not like, oh, I'm gonna, like, wait for 5 years before I do one action. I'm like, no, play the game, bro. Like, that's it. Do I think the Stone Soldiers from Nioh 1 will make a comeback? I mean, maybe. I got no clue. But yeah. Yeah, DLC content from the start.
Shizuka has already cleansed the impurity that plagued Funa Okayama's barrier. Takechio, you are unacquainted.
Yeah, I think it's one of the very
Yes.
few enemies that didn't come back. Nioh 1 was the Terracotta soldiers, or the, yeah, Stone
And
Soldiers.
your paths shall surely cross.
I hope the maps feel different from each other. Here, Sean, just you tell me if the map is different.
My full preview as
Yeah, Kurama Tengu from Nioh 2. Alright, does this look different compared to the alpha demo map? You tell me, does that look different? An ice level? Where are the living weapons? Living artifacts is the new thing. Player never activated it. Does that look different, Gershon? Yeah. What do living artifacts do? It's kind of similar to living weapon. In many ways. Comparative to Yokai Shift. It's kind of like a hybrid. So your weapon does some super crazy shit. You have like a whole armor. People say it makes you look like a Power Ranger. I mean, whatever. But like, you have special weapon attacks very similar to living weapon. And then you can use your Guardian Spirit skills and do a whole bunch of other shit with it. Did they change the date of the story, or is it Nobunaga's time? Do they show us a living artifact? Not in this gameplay, but it was there in the alpha demo. Looks like the alpha demo with ice. Yes, Momiji. How in-depth analysis. I meant like, yeah, it looks different. So there are different time periods. So it's not just Son Goku era. We're also in the Heian period as well, which is what I think this is supposed to be. Not even Frost Moon in sight. No Ice Gaki, come on. Now, the guy did showcase some Frost Moon, I think. Yes, this is the Blue Alpha demo. Yeah, look, there's frost all over the place. And if it was nighttime, there'd be a moon. So Frost Moon. Exactly, a big moon. You only know Sengoku. Yeah, they have the Heian period as well. But yeah, this is what we got. So yeah, I think that's pretty good for when it comes to... What do you mean Goku and Nioh 3 confirmed? Bruh. Okay. I wish we got the beta as well. That would have been nice. Alright, what did that guy play? I saw some Kusarigama. And then dual swords, right? Actually, screw that. We'll do Tanfa and Kusa. Why not? Yeah, living artifact is cool. All right, see you later, Gushan. Thanks for dropping by. Oh my god, you guys. Already giving up for dual swords? Yes, absolutely. I wonder if Ippon Datra will return. Yeah, Ippon's already confirmed to be in the game. In the alpha, there were both forms of Ippon were there. Am I on PlayStation? No, this is on PC. Sacred Force is here. Yes. The ultimate player. I think I'm now back on the we need 2 spirits per style hype train. You know what? I'd love that. I'd love that. More the better. Probably overwhelmed like a lot of players, but put it on a progression mechanic. I'm cool with it. Aw, Gershan's not here. This is a shame. The first boss is Ren Hayabusa. Gonna be here for a little bit. Intense. Will I finally get my Demon Horde Kusarigama? Is it the one? It is unfortunately not the one. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff for Living Artifact. Check it out. It's pretty fun. There's a lot of new things that are being put into this game for Nioh 3. Alright, well, no such luck. Did they bring back Switchglaive though? At this time, no. Don't know if they will. Assume they will. I assume they're gonna have to, because otherwise every Nioh 2 fan's gonna be like, where'd Switchglaive go? And I'm pretty sure it'll be for Samurai style. That would be my guess. Trash boss! Me no likey. Ebon, how'd you miss? I don't like you, leave. What's going on? Yeah, so split staff is kind of confirmed. Every weapon except Switchglaive has been kind of confirmed, but it's not official. So, oh nice, another treasure room. So I would say there was like a split step icon when I was picking up stuff for Tonfa. For everyone to think about. 5 stances per weapon, what are your all thoughts? 3 stances is a lot. 5 could be quite overwhelming with Team Ninja complexity. More Demon Horde Tonfa? Yo, if one of these... I mean, I'd love that, of course, but damn, it'd be crazy. I'm sure they could find a way. If anyone can do it, it's Team Ninja, but goddamn. There's already enough people rejecting. There's already quite a few people rejecting, like... whatchamacallit. Things for 3 stances. And ninja style, which is kind of a 4th stance. So, I wonder. White Arc Black Vine should also be default instead of having 2 straight pulls. Yeah. Oh well. Serpent Bited Bird of Prey. Ronin has 5 stances. Yeah, Ronin's got all the things. Hey Ziggy, what's up, buddy? Oh, I wasn't using Tonfa? Close enough. Demon Horde Kusarigama, Demon Horde Tonfa. Any of these things that I like? Probably not. Oh, life drain melee attack. Life drain on grapple versus life drain melee attack. Boo. Ah, yes, Onryoki. So happy to see you in Nioh 3. Who is the Guin spirit in Nioh 3? No real idea. It's just wind spirit, I guess. That's all I really know about it. Do I have a beginner combo I could practice for this game? I do have some videos that can help you with that, but you'd have to take a look at my playlists. Hey, Kamaitachi, what's up? Disrespectful. Ah. Yo! Alright, goodbye. No, nothing. Okay. I missed most of the IGN gameplay reaction. Is there anything that was revealed and looked nice to you? I did like the area overall. In terms of like super big information, like some things like Guardian Spirit skills now have different forms. So like the skills themselves, you have like your punch or your kick. And we have the whatchamacallit, like the Guardian Spirit talismans, basically, the effect where your Guardian Spirit actually attacks alongside you. That's like now something you can spam on some level, because that's another skill type. So that much is confirmed. Some recurring enemies, some very gorgeous areas to explore. We got to see Chichiko drop Tonfa related skill, so Focus Strike gets the heavy transform art, and speculation that it might be for samurai style as well, so just have to find out. Did they also show Shinroku? That was in the alpha. We had some new Guardian Spirits as well. I got to see in this footage. But yeah, we have yet to see, like again, a lot of this stuff is just, we're gonna have to see over time how they address things. No, there wasn't anything for hatchets. Samurai dual swords is a thing. That much is confirmed already, so that's nice. But beyond that, I don't really know. It's not like, oh my gosh, this is so groundbreaking new. Like, holy shit. It's like, oh, okay. It's more like, yeah, kind of like a relief. Rather than, holy shit, guys. Did you see? Don't know. Yeah, so they have, like, new Guardian Spirits. And, like, that's cool. And they have some, like, cool abilities. And that's neat. Got to see, like, Yasha as a base game enemy now. Enki makes a return. You know, the environments were cool. Some new enemies. Like, it was neat. Don't get me wrong. But it wasn't something like, holy shit, this is a brand new weapon we've never ever seen. Like, we've never seen this enemy at all. Right? You want an unusually large Scampus in Nioh 3? Hey, that might be possible. You never know. You never know. Like those big Sudama? Yeah, hey, it's possible. A Scampus boss? I mean, a boss that we report to. And I wouldn't want to fight it. Okay, so Kusa, Tampa, gameplay done. What else did the guy use? He used dual swords. I don't think he used like anything else. It was dual ninja swords, Kusarigama, and Tonfa. And then like he used dual swords for samurai. Okay. Are you guys ready to be put into a coma? Oh, I don't have the other ones. No, I'm not playing double dual swords. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, I can't do it. I just can't. No, I don't want to. Alright, I'll do dual swords and talons. Okay, I'll be fine. No, I'm not doing dual swords and dual swords. No same weapon flash attack. I don't want to do that. Nioh 3's dual swords did look more fun, all things considered. Hatchet spear. All right. Yep, you got me converted already. I don't want to play this. I already don't want to play dual swords. Hey guys, I'm gonna play weapons. Hatchet spear. Yeah. No, I don't want to do quadruple dual swords. Quadruple swords. 8 swords at once. What spirits am I using? Ame no Mitori and Isanagami. Do I have a favorite yokai form? Yeah, Brute. Brute. How do I get yokai shift to last so long, even while attacking? I have a lot of the shifting skill points, but I also understand how to manage it. So there's a lot of things that I have in the shifting tree, for example. Where are they? It's all like the demonic things. So demonic discipline means yokai shift lasts longer. Use less gauge. Lose less. Better with guarding. Better with dodging. Stuff like that. So all these things coupled with me constantly using yokai abilities helps me just boost my yokai shift duration. So it makes it pretty spicy. Alright, one more. Nope, that'll put me into a coma. Sorry, but it looks like Pooper's gained weight, because I have. I have gained weight! Do they work with Phantom? Yeah, everything works with every yokai shift stuff. Yeah, I can do it with Phantom, I can do it with Feral. Yeah, it could totally work with Phantom. Split staff katana? Sure, I guess. I'm a brute guy myself, what's wrong with going clubbing? That's hilarious. He fought Mizuki, Saito Yoshitatsu. Are scrolls of the damned from the abyss? They're from the depths of the underworld. So it's like there's underworld and then there's something more advanced. Yeah, White Tiger, why not? White Tiger, and then I will go. No Gama Ujisato. Boring, bro. Alright, sword staff. That's what I used to do. Oops. Sword staff. Let's go. Ah! Damn it! Didn't expect that. Phantom has intense. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Phantom has crazy stun potential. Whoa, 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 whoa! No, no, no. Phantom can stagger a lot. You just keep shooting the projectiles. This is very easy. So what's the R1, R2 thing, and how do charge attacks pull in Amrita? Charge attacks will naturally pull in the Amrita anyway. The R1, R2, I mean, I don't know what... The R1, R2 thing actually will absorb the Amrita towards you. What? No. Oh, I was using Tiger Sprint. Is it true that matching soul core colors with yokai shifts will buff them a little bit? Kind of, yes. Here's why. If you have the matching color, then you get some anima back. So yeah, a little bit of a buff. Same with the yokai shifts. Alright, I think I'm gonna go, guys. If it matches your spirit, it'll charge faster. Yeah, that too. The charged heavy for Phantom is incredibly spammable. It's ridiculous. So if you try that out, it's the most spammable of the bunch. Is Yomi good for Blue Dragon anywhere? Yeah. Lightning. Super lightning stack. Yeah, why not? I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. You can match any Guardian Spirit with any Soul Core and you can make it work. I mean, what Blue Dragon is what? It will... I mean, it's pretty logical. What's a good alternative for Nioh? Yomi. Honestly, just use Yomi. But yeah, like, legit, it makes sense. You have melee damage versus electrified enemy that gets boosted even further. You can't have two Yomi on Blue Dragon. No, you can't. You could have, like, any of the lightning Onibis. You could... I mean, you just want something lightning-based, right? But I wouldn't even necessarily recommend you stack a bunch of lightning on Blue Dragon. I don't think you really need to. You could have shit like Itsumade. Itsumade's pretty crazy. Big area of effect stuff if you want something similar to Nioh. You could get in another element. So you could get like Ryomen Sukuna up in there. That'd be pretty ridiculous. I mean, you have access to 3 elements at all times. Alright, Momiji, you gotta dip out? I'll see you later. There's a lot, just feel there's no right or wrong answer. No, Gaki is not pretty crazy. Don't do that. If you want Kasha, then obviously you'll have to fight her, but it looks like Joey Jones has already made some recommendations. Alright, see you guys later. I'm gonna be dipping out in a moment as well. Just quick poke. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna dip out. Too much Nioh. Oh, alright. So, we got new IGN gameplay. Overall, pretty awesome. Let me check to make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. Looks like Witty is answering your questions. Yeah, so to upgrade the Life Drain Yokai ability hit, you can, of course, just increase the Soul Core rank if Life Drain Yokai ability hits a stat on there. And that should help you get to like A-, and that'll heal you a ton. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna dip out. We've got a lot of new information when it came to Nioh 3. Maybe not the most impactful gameplay, but we still got a lot of good info. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see everyone later. Take care and bye.